Right, let's jump right into this. Welcome to today's explainer. We are going to completely unpack the technological engine that drives modern, scalable commerce. We live in this incredible era where literally anyone with a great idea can reach the entire globe. But actually building the bridge between that late-night idea and a smoothly running global business, well, that requires some serious architectural heavy lifting. Shopify, for example, didn't start out as the massive tech empire it is today. Actually, it started with founders Toby Lütke and Daniel Weinand simply trying to sell snowboards online, right? And they quickly realized the software they needed for that just didn't exist. So through pure human creativity, tons of teamwork, and just raw manual problem solving, they built it themselves. Today, we're looking straight at the blue parts of that architecture. We're going to explore how that original ethos of human-led innovation is still completely changing the game for selling online and in person. So how do you actually become the next household name? I mean, it's the ultimate aspirational question, isn't it? Whether you're a solopreneur right now, just sketching out ideas at your kitchen table, or you're part of a team looking for that explosive category-creating growth, the journey to becoming an empire is deeply human. It takes vision, it takes collaboration, and it takes an incredible amount of customer-focused problem solving. But here's the thing. Passion alone doesn't process transactions. To really scale that human ambition and to properly support a growing team, you absolutely need a technological foundation that can handle the massive weight of your dreams without cracking. And this perfectly illustrates what we call the scale-up arc. At step 1, you've got get started fast. Take Jackie Prince, for example. She launched a brand called Guests on Earth straight out of her house, and today it's a business doing over $4 million. That is the raw human element of commerce in action. Step 2 is grow big, and Our Place is a perfect example here. They started as a one-product shop and scaled into an absolute cookware empire. The tech has to support all that internal teamwork seamlessly without creating operational bottlenecks. And finally, step 3, raise the bar. We are talking about Mattel, an iconic legacy global toy maker selling direct to shoppers around the entire world. And the most fascinating part of this whole thing, the exact same platform powering that $4 million home startup is also powering the multinational toy giant. The tech scales right alongside you. Part 1, selling everywhere at once. Because listen, in modern commerce, you can't just wait around for customers to come to a single web address. You have to be seamlessly woven into wherever the customer already hangs out. Online storefronts, AI chats, point-of-sale systems, the shop app, social media, B2B, global markets, it's a massive web. But the real magic isn't just that these channels are there. It's that they are totally synchronized. Imagine your team is selling face-to-face in a physical retail store. And at the exact same time, your marketing team is running a global cross-border digital campaign. Your inventory, your orders, your customer data, it all just stays in perfect sync. It takes the absolute headache of international selling and just removes the friction, letting your team focus purely on the customer. And then we have agentic storefronts. This is a massive leap in innovation. Your brand literally enters the chat. We're talking about AI-powered infrastructure where your products are discovered across AI channels and the shopper checks out right there, directly within the chat interface. No redirecting, no clicking away to a different browser window. It acts with agency. It turns a totally natural conversation into an immediate sale, while you track every single detail on the back end. It's basically a secret weapon for turning curiosity directly into revenue. Part 2, enter the AI assistant. So we just talked about AI helping the customer, right? But what about the humans actually running the business? How does a scrappy little team operate with the horsepower of a massive enterprise? Well, meet Sidekick AI. Think of Sidekick as your virtual co-founder. It is explicitly designed as a commerce-obsessed AI assistant built straight into your admin dashboard. Running a business involves so many tedious, repetitive workflows that just drain human creativity. Sidekick automates that busy work and spots hidden growth opportunities in your data. By handing off the grunt work to Sidekick, your human employees are completely freed up to do what they actually do best: high-level problem solving and connecting with your community. But obviously, no two businesses are exactly alike, and no two teams solve problems the exact same way. That is why this number is so staggering, over 21,000. That's the number of specialized commerce apps available right now in the ecosystem. Whatever hyper-specific feature your team dreams up, a niche marketing tool, some complex shipping calculator, there is a massive global network of developers who have built something ready to snap right into your foundation. It's an incredible level of human collaboration, ensuring you never hit a technological wall. Part 3, the ultimate checkout engine.
Okay, let's pivot to the single most critical, heart-pounding moment of any business, the checkout. You've done the marketing, your team perfected the product, the customer has the item in their cart. Now, you've got to close the deal. Check this out. Shopify checkout with Shop Pay converts up to 50% higher than a standard guest checkout. 50%. In the commerce world, a 50% lift isn't just an improvement. It's a paradigm shift. It means capturing revenue that you literally would have lost just because of friction at the finish line.
I mean, we all know the standard guest checkout drill, right? It's sluggish. You're typing in your shipping address, your credit card numbers, getting up to hunt for your wallet. It's an obstacle course. Shop Pay fundamentally changes that mechanic. It's a built-in network of over 250 million pre-verified, high-intent shoppers. If a buyer's in that network, their details are already securely loaded up. It is blazing fast, totally rock steady, even during massive product drops, and it exposes your brand to hundreds of millions of buyers with zero friction.
Now, if a 50% conversion lift sounds almost too good to be true, this data is heavily validated. It's grounded by an external study conducted with a Big 3 global consulting firm back in April 2023. This is serious third-party corporate trust. It proves that the underlying technology is fundamentally changing the math of online selling. It makes sure all that hard work your team puts in actually pays off at the end.
I absolutely love this quote from our source material. Dream big and build fast on Shopify. It perfectly circles back to the human core of this explainer. It echoes Toby and Daniel's original vision of empowering builders. Look, the tech is incredibly complex under the hood. Whether we are talking about AI storefronts or headless frameworks that let your developers detach the front-end design from the back-end plumbing for total creative freedom, but its entire purpose is just to serve your ambition. It exists so you and your team can focus on creating amazing products without ever being slowed down by the tech. And just to prove how entirely the friction has been removed, look at how easy it is to actually start today. 1. Add your first product. 2. Customize your store. 3. Set up payments. That's it. That is the onboarding process. You could literally have a brilliant idea this morning, knock out these 3 steps with a partner, and be selling globally by tomorrow. The barrier to entry has literally never been lower. Which leaves us with one final pretty provocative question to wrap up today's explainer. What will your global empire look like? Think about it. The architecture is built. The AI is ready to handle your busy work. The checkout is completely optimized. The absolute only missing variable right now is your specific human creativity, your teamwork, and your willingness to just take the shot. Keep that in mind as you sketch out your next big idea. Thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.